I'm not gonna mulligan this hand. Seems just fine. I'm gonna play this Nihil spell now, even though I've got no intention of using it for quite a long time. It is gonna let him know it's there. But on the other hand, if I draw a 2-drop, I'm not gonna want to play it again for the next 3 turns. So ideally, I'm gonna draw a 2-drop, and this can sit there threatening him. It's also useful to know that he mulliganed. There's the second spell bomb. I could just cycle this one just now, but there's nothing I can get that remains for 1 mana. So I'm just going to leave it there. Hopefully the Contagious Nimb will be able to draw some Fume Spitter Fire away from the Tildrillad Fallen. He has an In-Death Mantle again. He might have multiples, I don't know, but every single game I've seen him play so far, he's had the Death Mantle on hand. At least I have the Nihil Spellbound defense for getting rid of 1 reanimation at a time, which isn't really exactly what I want to be doing. Oh man, there's the Moriok Reaver, which is quite irritating. Now, decisions to make. If I make hand, it still doesn't help my guy defeat Moriok Replica and Moriok Reaver in combat, but it at least guarantees that it will trade, and he doesn't just Fume Spitter my guy and his Reaver's fine. It also means I can cast the Tildrillad Fallen and get a guaranteed counter on it on him the following turn. And the hand does make the Tildrillad Fallen himself more resilient. So hopefully I can avoid that guy getting murdered by fumes. Now this guy is employing what I normally end up having as my anti-poison sideboard. Moriok Reaver, as I mentioned earlier, is one of the best guys if you really want to trade off for a Cistbearer, which otherwise you don't generally get to trade for Cistbearer with 1 card, or at the very least not with a 3-drop. All the random artifact Grey Ogres can't do it, so they always need help. So Reavers to block the big guys, Fume Spitters to take out the 2-drops. It makes for a pretty good anti-poison defense. Now, I'm not entirely sure what he's going to be planning to do here. I guess he might try the block and then reanimate. That's interesting. I think I'm just going to attack. He might try and go straight for the reanimation thing, in which case I can spell bomb and draw a card and see what happens. Yeah, so he's obviously going for that. So hopefully this will stop his shenanigans briefly. Another swamp. That's pleasing. I'm not entirely sure why he did that now instead of blocking first. I guess maybe he didn't think it through, which is fair enough. I guess this sort of situation doesn't come up all that often. However, it gives me a really good opportunity to pile on the infection. He might well have another fume spitter, which apparently he doesn't, which makes me very happy indeed. He might have another. He might have some sort of form of removal spell, so I'm going to cast his pre-combat just to make sure this particular guy gets a poison counter on him. I mean, now he knows this is lethal. But if he doesn't have anything, he's just dead. Well, a soul parry is not the worst thing that could have happened. I really hope he does not follow up with Sunblast Angel, which would not be particularly pleasing. I have Nihil Spellwhelm out again, rather than Throne of Greth. And he's just dead. Well, that was quite nice. He obviously assembled the Death Mantle combo right away, and he probably felt pretty good about that. Looking at my sideboard again, I don't see too much of excitement over here. Thinking about Withstand Death again. Thinking about this decision more, the Bellowing Tangleworm, while it does in fact do something useful alongside, such as guys like Tel'Jallad Fallen, if he's got a bunch of Moriok Reavers and such, I'd rather just have Withstand Death, because it's good with the Contagious Nimbs as well in getting past guys like that.